Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to a House of Many Doors, where we have choices to make. Many choices, actually. I do want to go back to the Founder's Fire, simply because, well, we, helped the heart, and I am curious what the consequences of that will be. I've also made a decision that I'm not going to undo this decision, regardless of the consequences. Although that really worries me, but we'll be fine. We will be fine, and I'm sure somehow the Prince Bit will survive. Now what we're going to do today, we're going to actually go after these Governor's men first. Because it has been a long time since we accepted the job to murder them. So, I think it's time we get to the murdering. Yeah, some extra fuel will be nice, thank you. Plus, there's a lot of other business to take care of around this general area. Yeah, let's go a little bit to the left, eh? See if we can't clean up the map a bit more. Of course, last episode we did get kind of trapped doing this, so... well. Well, he says. Hopefully we will survive and not be trapped behind a locked door. That wasn't locked on the other side, but... well... well, it's fine, it's fine, it's all fine. Really, it is. You are not the Governor's men, no. They are down below. I'm trying to refresh my memory, especially of what the name was. Ah, yes, His Majesty in Exile. That is who we are serving through this. Question, has Laplace been here this entire time while we haven't helped his master or done the job for his master? Oh, well. I'm afraid he won't have anything good to report about us, but, oh well, as long as we eventually get whatever it is he needed from the Governor's men, I assume it'll be fine. Hi! It rumbles through the dark, hulking and clumsy and utterly unconcerned with you. Demand they give up their cargo. These are Governor's men protecting factory goods. You doubt they'll consider surrender for even a moment. The radio crackles for a moment as the captain weighs his opinion. His options, rather. No, he says finally. Gun swivel in your direction. A pity. But this sort of thing had to be done eventually. Now, first things first. Ooh, but I could take out their... Well, they don't have too many guards, and I have so many, so... perhaps it's in my best interest to advance twice and have you board. Good enough. And we'll throw the tried and true at this particular Governor's men. Or we won't. One or the other. That's fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. Buddy, that's not at all what I wanted you to do, but... well... well... boredom. Why aren't you boarding? Not you, Bartholomew. Colworth, get over there. Okay, you're right where you belong. You, go over here. And you. Right over here. Let's kill the gunners and then be done with it. Yeah, you're all gonna die. I can take a few shots like that. Ugh. Ugh. God, that's painful. They broke one of my guns. Oh, dear. Well. I don't know if you have the precision to pull that off, but... well, we'll find out. Oh dear, you guys are not doing so good. Oh. Do us a favor, get out of there. Also me, get out of there, please. Well, that could have been worse. I'm sure, somehow. Okay, kill the light bearer. And we will just go from here. Let's see what that fungus cannon does to that guy. Still got a shot off, which is unfortunate, but shouldn't kill us. Okay, Milo, why isn't he dead already? Go in there and help Milo. Just help him out, okay? And you kill the captain. Do we have someone who can fix that? You're a junior engineer, fix it. There's a fire there. Well. Okay, you are going to do me a favor. Head over here, and you're going to head over here. And then everybody who needs to die will be dead. And no one will know that we just tried to kill a bunch of the governor's men. It's fine, though. Oh, wait, no, you guys aren't escaping. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were trying to escape. That ain't happening. Sorry. Sorry, friend. It is not happening. Come on, run a little bit quicker, please, Cornelius. We have business to attend to besides this. Thank you. Your artillery tears through the Gigantopede Your artillery tears the Gigantopede into great furls of broken metal. Plumes of ash and smoke stretch to the ceiling. Searching the wreckage, you recover a crate marked Factory Goods. It's obscenely heavy, and for hours after you touch it, you feel vaguely unclean. Order your crew to load the crate into your cargo. Well, having betrayed them, I think it's time we went to the City of Bridges first. I mean, it's time for us to do a lot of things, but first, City of Bridges, before we go to the... Where the devil is the city? City of Engines, there we are. Why is there not a concern there? Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to be going? Hold up. Wait, someone wants to talk to me? Oh, Delgado! Right, this is your sort of thing. Obtain your next instructions from Laplace. Its ribbiting has only increased in volume and severity. The crew threaten mutiny. Cute. His exiled majesty wishes you to acquire an energy coil from the naughty doctors, croaks Laplace. Can we just buy it from them? Asks Dr. Delgado. Oh, certainly not, says Laplace. The naughty doctors protect their technology jealously. You'll have to take it by force. Take Dr. Delgado aside and ask what he thinks of this. More banditry, Dr. Delgado fills with his tie. This isn't what I thought we'd be doing. I imagined high adventure, dastardly but harmless schemes, and back home in time for dinner. I thought the Hostage King was better than this. I mean... Are you sure the Hostage King has the best intentions, Doctor? I thought I knew him, says Dr. Delgado, but it seems the Hostage King is not the man I thought he was. Perhaps when he talked about vengeance and subjugation he was being, less jocular than I assumed at the time. Still, though, he frowns, building the demon is the only way I can return to my old world and see my family again. Even if the Hostage King could use it to become a tyrant, maybe that's worthwhile? I mean... Here's the thing, he promised to make me a god. So... yeah, it's too important of a goal to ignore. Yes. Dr. Delgado nods, looking a little nauseated. Let's just get this over with then. I'm glad you came to the more sensible conclusion. Laplace wipes one of his glass eyes with a handkerchief. Okay, mark the naughty orbs on our map. Great, more combat. That's quite the route they've got. Well then, I'm gonna want to recover a little bit before we do that. After all, the naughty doctors are probably more... oh. Yeah, sure, thanks. But yeah, they're probably a little bit more difficult to kill. Could you stop that? We'll just make a quick pit stop. Okay, can't really rest and cover here. Really? Well, there doesn't seem to be anywhere to get a drink. A picnic in the Dappled-Acres will have to do. Huh, surprising. The Dappled-Acres is a half-mile expanse of grass and flowers, bathed in the curious warm light that suffuses the entire city. It's a beautiful place, unlike any other in the 7 cities. You wonder why it's so empty of other picnickers. The angels watch you as you eat and drink on the grass. Though they continue to watch you from a distance, you're able to ignore them and relax in the light. You feel better already. Light and food, the 2 things the house usually lacks. A fine treat. If you say so. I'll repair the hall. Thank you. I kinda want to replace some of our crew, but at the same time, they're kinda... I'm in the middle of a few stories, so we'll leave there for there. A city of angels, what? A young man stumbles down the street, his eyes raised fearfully to the ceiling. You catch him before he runs directly into you. The coolness of his skin immediately informs you that he's a ghoul. Recently risen, too. He does not seem to have decayed even slightly. Help, he gasps. They're after me. They want me dead. Again. A test of vigilance. Help him. There are shouts in the distance. You need to keep an eye out for angels. Well, that's unfortunate. An angel drifts overhead, its white wings swaying ever so gently. Like all its kinds, it would be staggeringly beautiful, if not for its overabundance of eyes. One of those eyes is your undoing. Protruding grotesquely from its elbow, it focuses on you as you try to sneak past below. It is here, the angel booms. Come, cleanse the abomination. You try to run, but the angel is above you always, directing its followers. White-clad men and women descend from all sides, dragging the ghoul from your side. Ghoul lover, they spit at you. Necrophile. Although you never see this young ghoul again, you can imagine his fate. You hear that some of the chambers in the city's crematorium have locks on the outside. Ah. What a delightful place this is. Yes, just a quick chat with Waif to make us feel slightly better. Each of these cities, they're so awful in their own way. Oh well. That's why we're helping our dear friends the Mycenae. Speaking of... Clear up a little bit more of the map. Make things easier to traverse. Yes. At least that's the plan. Pity about that ghoul. Just means we need to increase our vigilance more. Please stop. I just had this thing repaired, too. Well, yes, vigilance. God. This is why I shouldn't ever try to do, like, 3 things at once. Trying to pilot... While also talking to crew. I don't have any apprehensions, or at least not enough. Pity. Oh well. Also, I need to look into getting a radical pamphlet for that guy. Oh well. Yeah, I suppose she's done, isn't she? So we could... Oh, no. None of that today. Suppose we could just toss her out. Replace her with someone else. Is a thought, is an idea. Go south. Wait. Yeah, that's Clayton's Mill. Okay. Because I know there was one place, I believe it was up this way, that we didn't explore. Not the Odd Winter Intrusion. Might have been Aerozim. Out there you are. The Mousalon River. Which I should explore, but at the same time, we have so many things to do. Revolutions to start. Gods to save. You know, that sort of thing. I wonder, though, if I were to take the hazard coffee, could I possibly get that energy coil a different way? Well, moving along. Let's see what's through here. Okay. Gather news real quick. Thank you. And now to start a revolution, dense in fungal dreams. Zhang Basho looks especially somber as he surveys the city of bridges. You see his eyes flicker to the underhangs. We've already spoken enough about what happens here, it says, dabbing dream salve on your finger. Let's cut to the chase. You fall into dreams. You find yourself in a bright tunnel cloud, a capillary running through a honeycombed night. Stars stud the sky, thin strands of glowing spores twisting between them, coming together in a vast constellational web. A spore dream, explains Zhang Basho. Mycenae usually come here when they sleep, some more often than others. Humans in Karchar don't have this kind of communal dream space. It's completely unique as far as I know. Conjure memories of oppression. Together, you and Zhang Basho reenact ancient histories of oppression, with you always in the role of the villain. You feel consciousness hovering all about you, more and more of them gathering as you perform. As you act, you feel the power of the dream coalescing around you, weaving you the appropriate backdrops, placing historical clothes on your back, filling your voice with thunder. The ingenuousness of dreams makes your amateur dramatics something eon-spanning and powerful. You stab and burn and crucify Zhang, and by gods it looks real. On your behalf, the dreamers are filling in the details they know from history. At the end, Zhang Basho gives a speech. "Break the chains of human tyrants," shouts Zhang Basho at the end of his firebrand speech. The dreamers surround you now, hundreds of them, hovering stars that blaze white with fury. Rise, rise and save yourselves from another century of this madness. But the dreaming Mycenae have stopped listening. A figure is taking shape in the spores, the pale outline of a woman. Her mouth moves. She says something you cannot hear. The dreamers begin whispering among themselves, drifting away from Zhang Basho, their shining rage dimmed to an ember. Remember Chaga, remember the lady. And so the whispers go, again and again. What's Chaga? Chaga was the last great Mycenae civilization, mutters Zhang Basho. The lady, well, we built Chaga around her, in honor of her. But the lady should have died when Chaga fell almost 1,000 years ago. The female figure has already vanished. Zhang Basho looks in wonder at where it had been. That had been her. I couldn't hear what she said. This place must just not be ready, mutters Zhang. Interesting. Something their civilization did, perhaps? Interesting. Well, we pissed off Cobblestone by letting the guy jump. Unfortunate that, but, Perhaps we're not going to be quite as, revolutionary as we thought. Curious. I believe I've already been to Chaga, if I remember right. If I remember right, which apparently I don't. Could have sworn I've heard that name before. I could have sworn that I've confused it for Caloram, which is where I actually need to go for my newspaper. Mergulus, Bisis, New Drayden, which is not doing so hot anymore. Well... I don't know what to do with that. Well, can we still dance in Fungal Dreams at the City Keys? Okay. So that might get me some more hints as to where to go, what to do. I'm curious, though. Who was this lady? Why did she calm them down? Possible that the Mycenae are being oppressed because they had a terrible history, perhaps? Perhaps. I mean, what could they have possibly done to justify the whole, horrible, horrible things that are happening to them? Like that one village up in the Chimeran Empire. I say village, it was a city. But, oh man, that was grim. Oh, look! How we have civilized these people, kind of thing. No. I know enough history to know that is not good, and that is not what's happening there. Okay. Well, let's... Kind of take the fire out of my sails there, or... Wow, that's entirely the wrong metaphor. No, wind out of my sails. Fire out of the engine. Could do that, but no. I think not. Dance in Fungal Dreams. Mycenae here live in Fungettos, says Zhang Basho. The Society for Civian Purity campaign for mass Mycenae relocation, and the governor does nothing to curb them. On a minor note, he adds, dabbing dream salve on your finger, this is where the Surgeons Association refused to register me purely because of my species, despite the fact that I outclass all of them, the spineless bureaucrats. Ahem. You fall into dreams. You perform your same dream pantomimes, you dance through the spore clouds. Zhang Basho delivers the same thundering speech. The dreaming Mycenae gather, stars that blaze furiously, and then the lady comes a second time. She hangs in the air, a shimmering constellation. Zhang Basho's eyes widen. She's speaking in spores, he tells you. That's why we didn't hear her before. I was raised by humans. I don't use spore language as much as I should. Wait for Zhang Basho's translation. Just before the dreamer's passion dims and they drift away. He said this is difficult because spore language makes no distinction between past and present and future tenses. Zhang Basho's brow is furrowed. She said that all has been and will be again. She said that Chaga will one day rise. No, they won't ever have fallen. And Mycenae need not revolt, they need only wait until time itself undergoes a revolution. The cyclical nature of time is a common Mycenae idea, isn't it? Well, I would know that if I had more cultural knowledge. What does that mean, though? Mycenae believe that time revolves, that everything that happened to the house will happen again, and again, and again. So I suppose the lady's logic is that if we want liberation, we can just wait until the next turning of time, when Chaga won't have yet fallen. What can we do about that? Yes, exactly, says Zhang Basho. I suppose the lady's logic is that we just need to wait until the next turning of time, when Chaga won't yet have fallen, and Mycenae will rule their own utopia once again. I'm not sure what to do, the Mycenae admits. The lady shouldn't even exist anymore. Maybe she only exists in the collective subconsciousness. I'm sure there are places where she is less influential. For now, says Zhang, we should continue as we were. I'm not wrong. I did go to Chaga, right? Am I crazy? Let me just wander the streets, because, of course, whoa, what? Step Temple Street is always allowed with doomsaying and soothsaying and naysaying, but this is different. A heated debate between two opposing churches has gotten out of hand. Ah, been a while. The armored Gravenites have been thoroughly outwitted by the arguments of the silk-robed Nahasite scholars. Which world spat the iron swine into the house? Did he even come here of his own divine will? The Gravenites answer these questions the only way they know how, with fist and boot and club. A test of grit, intervene on the Nahashites' side. The Serpent's followers seem in need of a savior. I'm shocked by this. This has gone on long enough. The Nahashites are mostly lying in bruised, unhappy heaps already, but the Gravenites continue to bludgeon them with kicks and clubs. He decides it's time to deliver the bully priests a stern rebuke. Clergy of Gravedon tend to think themselves untouchable. You disabuse them of this misconception. They fall back in shock as you begin bowling over priests left and right with well-judged blows. Between you and one of the higher-ranking priestesses of Nahash, whose snake-headed staff snaps and bites of its own accord, the bulky war priests are clearly outmatched. They retreat in confusion, the crowd's laughter chasing them back to their abattoir church. Yeah, having seen what happens in the Gravedonite churches, and what they did to my friend, don't think I'm going to be siding with them anytime soon. Serves them right. Yeah. Just cause. Would like to make some more money, please. Thank you. Okay. Can I just get... Okay. I'm pretty sure it's Caloram I'm supposed to be looking for. Dearie me. Well, chat with Waif. Just cause. And I guess we will leave... Question, we had a dream about the city with the faces. Well, about a person in a fox-shaped mask. I wonder if they're in the city of masks. Also, is this Chaga? Nope, that's the Mycenae Free State. Could have sworn. Maybe I'm just thinking of Chimer, but... Well, we'll leave that for now. Let's make a quick trip to Waker's Respite. And then we can plan. I don't know where we would go. I'm just trying to think of where I could find Chiga. Because I could swear I don't know. Maybe I'm just mistaken, but I could have sworn I saw it somewhere. I'll look over all this later. Right now, let's make a quick stop at Waker's Respite, just because I want to see if I can... Yeah, I want to see if I can actually, not have to kill the naughty doctors. Of course, if I have to, I have to, but would rather not if I could avoid it. One to the... Yep. One to the right. And one to the down. Eventually, once we get past all this nonsense. And... Hi. Can I get your attention, please? Apparently not. Need a sleepless wretch. Unfortunate, that. Well then. I guess we are headed south next episode. Well, perhaps. Could just go straight on to the founder, though. Choices. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. Might just go to the founder, then explore back down this way, just searching. Until we attempt to help Agnes and Misery Guts with their little floating coffee house, and, well, we'll go from there. For now, though, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.